For the head and neck patients and the arm patients who had ongoing pain issues, we saw real measurable reduction in their pain. And I know in one case where the patient had really severe pain problems, he stopped his painkillers completely. He didn't feel the need for them at all, and that was after a very long period of having to take them.
It didn't hurt. I expected it to hurt. I expected just occasionally when Beverly put the needle in, she'd wiggle it a bit to make sure she'd got the right spot, and it was a funny tingly sensation. But it relaxed me and it made me feel very calm, and long term I benefited so much from it. I started to sleep properly, the nightmares stopped. I've gained so much from the acupuncture. I regained my self-confidence. I always felt as though there was a monkey on my shoulder, and every now and then he came out and he slapped my face with the lymphedema flared. And he's still there, he always will be, but I just slap him back now, and I can control him instead of he controls me, and lymphedema doesn't rule my life anymore.
I mean, acupuncture works. It doesn't work for everybody, but it can be extremely effective in some patients where our standard medicines don't seem to be terribly effective. And for that reason, I think acupuncture should be available in the NHS.
What would be the benefit to the NHS? Well, benefit to me is that I have happier patients, and I can see more patients, I suppose. You could say that would actually speed the throughput of patients. Patients that are happy, patients that are comfortable, need less of my time. They also need less in the way of drug treatment. They will go to their GPs less often. And that's aside from the moral and ethical importance of returning people to their lives after they've been treated, which is what we do as doctors. Our job is to return these patients to their normal life, whatever that is. Basically, we don't want to have to see them. We want them to be better. I think this is an important political point that needs to be made clear, is that here is an area that it could be delivered cheaply and benefit patients in many ways, as well as making it easier to run a health service.
There could be a real power for cancer survivorship if acupuncture was integrated, and I've been very fortunate at Mount Vernon Cancer Centre. There's been a number of oncologists who are very keen to have acupuncture for their patients, and they have noticed the difference in their patients, and so I think that speaks for itself.
It was interesting, never had acupuncture before. Yeah, not painful, anything like that. Didn't really notice much the first week. After the second session, I started to feel it wasn't as intense, and over to the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth. By the sixth, really noticed the difference. Really noticing that it just there wasn't that intensity at night, and I could sleep through. And if I was having one, it was that mild at night that I didn't know, it didn't wake me up. And then 7, and now we come to 8. I mean, it is literally chalk and cheese for sleep. It's just amazing. Anybody that has hot flushes, have acupuncture. It works.